How's it going, guys? My name's Rowdy, and today we're going to be hopping back into good news. Now, I like seeing good news. I know I kind of said it in my first one, but there's not enough good news in the world, and I feel like I'm doing my part when I am projecting and sharing good news to the rest of the world. So, without further ado, let's get into it. These are all from the Good News Network. This first one I got pulled up here is New Sleek LA commuter train is pollution free. Now, that sounds pretty damn good, doesn't it? Trains that aren't creating pollution. Let's learn a little bit about it. In LA County, a new low emissions commuter train is helping combat local and global smog by powering itself with hydrogen fuel cells. Liquid or gaseous hydrogen is considered the best green alternative to the heavy fuels that power society's largest machines. And this Zimu train, I assume that's what it's called, Zimu train, is just a few months away from starting routine service from San Bernardino. I'm not good at pronouncing shit, and Redlands to the LA proper. I'm actually curious. This came out in September. Yeah, okay, so this just kind of came out. Pretty current. It's going to be coming out soon. The ZEMU stands for Zero Emission Multiple Units and possesses several advantages over other carbonized rail transport. Electrical trains recharge via overhead power lines, rather, but these require millions of funding to install and maintain and aren't practical for long distances. So, a couple things with that is one, hydrogen fuel cells sounds fucking awesome. And didn't a guy create like a hydrogen car that mysteriously fucking vanished? Yeah, it was crazy. Just vanished. I'm sure the big three had nothing to do with that. And two, if you're just powering it with electrical power, aren't you still producing smog? I know that's kind of like a thing with electrical vehicles, like, electric motors and gas motors and like diesel motors. Is everyone's argument is, isn't it still creating pollution because what charges those batteries? It's probably a power plant. Now, the fact that these take millions of dollars to install just kind of shows you how far out this is really going to be. I would love to just be able to hop on an electric train that's super quick that can take me across, what was this, LA? Just fucking go across California in a hole. Now, that actually makes me think of the, let me look this up here, the Hyperloop. And so, if you guys don't know what the Hyperloop is, I'm going to pull up a picture of it right here. And this is kind of like a concept picture. So, if you guys don't know what the Hyperloop is, it's a concept, and I think it is actually a thing. There's like a small test strip of it, but it's a train. It would be a public transport type deal that is capable of moving way faster than any land vehicle on the planet because it would be in an enclosed tube with little, I think the aim is no friction, so no heat's created. It's like in a vacuum. So it could just, it could move very quickly. There's no heat produced, and I believe they're actually doing this in California as well. Now, I would like to see that become more of a thing. Hey, if you guys are more interested in the Hyperloop or the electrical train, the Zemu train, go ahead and look that up. All of these I found today are on the Good News Network website, so you could just look that up for yourself and learn a little bit more. I'm just kind of glancing over it, and it is good news. I'm glad anybody is creating electric motors, trying to go faster, trying to go quicker, just upgrading society. We shouldn't be in a stalemate. Let's get to the next article. Now, this next article is from September 15th. A couple surprised when they both get down on their knees to propose marriage at the same time. Now, they have a video that I might play, but I'm going to read a little bit on it first. A couple who planned separate marriage proposals to surprise each other at a special concert both got down on one knee at the same time. Rachel had been planning for months to propose to her partner, Rashad, at an upcoming concert performed by the couple's favorite band. They had shared their first kiss at a modest mouse gig. That's probably the band. They headed down to show with their friends, family, and Rachel's 16-year-old daughter. Rachel had a ring tucked in her pocket, ready to ask the big question, with no idea that Rashad had the same plan. Both had confided in Jasmine that they were going to propose, so the teen had to keep both secrets without ruining the surprise. Let's see. Yeah, and the daughter caught it all on camera. Oh, hey, I'm actually gonna watch this a little bit. It's just 43 seconds. Oh, sorry. Here he goes. That is... That's really nice. Dang. That is something nice. I hope they both put on the different ring. That's really cute. I hope these two are happy, and yeah, let's get on to the next article. Now, this next one is from September 19th. Man shocked to discover his Pokemon card collection is now worth $5,000. Now that I'm thinking about it, I have a Pokemon card collection. And not too long ago, I just looked through it all and like organized it because I moved. And I was just looking at them all. And I did find one that was worth a little bit more than I would honestly think it was. Let's read the article a little bit, but yeah, I might have to pull that out. All right. A woman was left stunned when she discovered her husband was sitting on a small fortune thanks to his childhood Pokemon card collection. Oh no. He began collecting cards at the age of 5 after becoming obsessed with the TV show. Ah, dude, I miss that. He owns 1,500 and has preserved them all safely with collection sleeves. That's smart. Mine are all just in a pile. There's an app where you can look it up, and he scanned it. The first 670 cards had over $2,000 of value. Dang. Many of the cards were bought by Pardo's mom after he stopped collecting them in the lead up to attending university. Yeah, his mom kept going for old time's sake. Oh, that's cute. Dang. So Juan's most valuable card is a reverse holographic Charmander that is worth $229. Though the collection could fetch them a decent sum. Bart has no plans of selling his childhood treasure anytime soon, not least because another 20 years in storage might see the value go up even further. Which is true. I have to show you guys the one I got then. I'm going to have to look up how valuable it is again because I don't remember exactly. So, here's my card that is supposedly worth upwards of $700. It is a dark Charizard holographic card. I don't know a whole lot about it. I never was really like into collecting them at all. I really liked the games growing up. Really like I watched the show for a while. But it was mostly the games for me, and there's Pokemon cards, and your parents are got to get you something for your birthday, and you're like, oh, they like Pokemon. So I mean, like I have a whole bunch of these, and I'm curious if I should like go through and see what they're all actually worth. But yeah, let me look it up real quick because I'm 90% sure this is like somewhere above $700. Let's get you guys a good look at it. It's a Charizard Dark, I believe, holographic. So I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see it too good right there or not. I'll read it for you, but it's at market value, it's $608, which I believe honestly has gone down since I looked last. So with that, guys, that is gonna be the end of our good news. And yeah, stay positive out there and try to see the good in life. See ya.